Hey guys, here's another quick video on AWS. This particular video, we're going to do a weighted policy in Route 53. So let's go to create record, select weighted. So basically, a weighted routing policy would be used if you have two resources that do the same job. So this could be a smaller or a larger EC2 instance. I could be in the process of migrating from a smaller instance to a larger instance, and I want to slowly move the traffic up, or vice versa. Or I could be migrating a existing application to a new EC2 instance, and I want to slowly move that traffic up. So let's go ahead and select weighted. Let's go to next. Okay, we can leave the basic configuration as is. I want to go down to define weighted record. Okay, as far as my endpoint, I want to use a IP address, and for my IP address, I need to come over to EC2, select one of my instances, and then get the public IP address for that instance. So we are on KMG Web 1. Public IP is this guy. I want to copy this value, hop back over here, and paste that value in. And then I can now assign a weight to this particular record. So I'm going to do 75. The weights can go from 0 to 255. Shows you here in the note, if you specify 0, Route 53 stops responding to DNS queries for this record. So that just means if I put a 0 here, this record would never come up in our DNS query. Alright, and then health check ID, this is optional. So I'm going to use one that I have that exists already. And then for record ID, I'm going to enter in KMG and 1. And then hit define weighted records. Now I want to do create record. Okay. Now you can see I have a type A record. Routing is weighted. Routing policy is weighted. And then differentiator is 75. So I'm going to come in and do the same thing again. Let's hit next. Leave that as a default. Okay, choose endpoint. Now I want to point this at my second EC2 instance. Come here, get the public IP, copy, and then paste this guy in here. And then as far as the weight on this one, I'm going to set that one to only 25. No health check ID created for this particular one. And then I'm going to do KMG2 for the record ID. Define and create weighted record. As you can see, I have now 2 weighted records at this point. So that's it for this session. Thank you for watching.